So let us begin with illustration number 2. We are on the chapter other sources, income from other sources. See, Mr. Vivek provides you the following information.
फ्रॉम अदर सोर्सेस की है. अच्छा ठीक है,
रिचा,
हम लोग को अभी
म्यूट
स्टार्ट की है.
रिचा बेटा म्यूट करो. रिचा, आर यू देयर? आप में से कोई एक रिचा को मैसेज कर दो कि म्यूट करने के लिए. ठीक है, वो मेरे से नहीं हो रहा है म्यूट. ओके, चलो देखो सेकंड क्वेश्चन. मिस्टर विवेक प्रोवाइड यू द फॉलोइंग इंफॉर्मेशन फॉर द ईयर एंडेड 31st March. Received rupees 10,000. फर्स्ट पॉइंट एज एन अवार्ड फ्रॉम हाथ. एक काम कर लेते हैं, पॉइंट्स तो पढ़ते जाएंगे और सम भी करते जाएंगे. सम पॉइंट वाइज ही करना होता है ना अदर सोर्सेज में, तो वैसे भी तो हम रीड भी करते जाएंगे और सॉल्व भी करते जाएंगे. तो आप लिखिए मिस्टर विवेक इज योर एसएससी. राइट डाउन एसएससी मिस्टर विवेक. Legal status individual. Come on, quick. And your
Ma'am, done.
okay, previous year assessment year PAN card number. Okay, so
Yes, ma'am.
write down the heading. Statement heading is computation of income from other sources. Computation of income from other sources. We have so easy chapter. मतलब ये जो चैप्टर है ना, छोटा भी है और इजी भी है. A very small chapter and a very easy chapter. All other incomes which are not fit into salary, house property, business and profession, capital gain will fit here in the income from other sources. Okay. So I need 3 columns: particulars, inner column and outer column. So shall we start? Have you drawn 3 columns?
Yes.
Okay. So let's start number 1. Received 10,000. First, let me read out the point and you tell me, is it taxable? Is it exempted? I mean, it is my income related to other sources or not related to other sources. You need to tell me. Received rupees 10,000 as an award from Mahatma Phule Krishi Vikas Mandal, instituted in public interest by Government of Maharashtra in respect of scientific study on dry farming. See, I have studied, I have done research on scientific study on dry farming, and therefore Government of Maharashtra is giving me award of rupees 10,000, and it is from the Institute of Mahatma Phule Krishi Vikas Mandal. Okay. So you tell me, it is income from other sources, yes or no? First tell me that. Anu, very good. But before your answer, I will not read it out loud because I want everybody to answer me. And my first question is it related to income from other sources, yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, definitely it is related to income from other sources because it is not salary. I'm not receiving salary from Government of Maharashtra. I'm receiving award. It is not related to house property. It is not capital asset that I'm selling and earning a gain. It is not capital gain. It is not my business to receive awards from central government or Government of Maharashtra, state government. So it is not my business or profession to receive awards every time. No, it is an extra income, and this income will be headed to income from other sources. But remember section 10, chapter number 3, exempted incomes. Now exempted incomes, we have so many incomes from other sources that are exempted. Like I told you, agricultural income is exempted. Okay, income from HUF, income from partnership firm are exempted. No, I hope you remember that chapter. Income of minor child is exempted up to 1,500. I told you guys to revise, keep and revise everything, because anytime any point can come. And you have to remember, dividend from Indian companies is exempted, right? So these are points that are related to other sources only. So one more point, awards and rewards. We have already done section 17 subsection A. I still remember the section. Section 17, if you don't remember, you can open that chapter and just check whether it is related to section 10. Same chapter, section 10, chapter number 3, exempted incomes, we have already done. Please keep revising and listen to the lecture recordings. आप रिवाइज करने के लिए लेक्चर रिकॉर्डिंग सुने तो आपको सब याद आ जाएगा. ठीक है. So we have section 17 subsection A, and that was related to awards and rewards. Sorry, not subsection A, it is 17A. It is section 17A, awards and rewards. If it is received from central or state government, it is fully exempted. So Anu has given me a direct answer, that is exempted. Very good, Anu. It is exempted. Why? The reason is it is received from government of Maharashtra, that is state government. So any award or reward that is received by government, state government or central government, it will be fully exempted. I know it is income and it is income from other sources, but it is fully exempted wala income. Okay, so write down first. Do you want to write it as a note? So you can write it as a note also after we complete our sum. So first point we will write in our note. All the incomes that are exempted will be written in the note. Next, examinership fees received from Banaras University. Always remember, it is not salary that I am receiving from the university or the college. It is examinership fees. So it is an extra income, okay? So it is always other sources. It is always income from other sources. Write down first. Income from other sources में लिखिए first. Examinership fees. Write down first as examinership fees. If you want to write full line, complete statement, you can. Received from Banaras University, and the answer is 12,500, outer column. The one which is fully taxable will be in the outer column. Outer column, fully taxable. Third, salary. At the rate 13,500 per month from Chhatrapati Shikshan Mandal, being a lecturer on the college. Lecturer of the college, professional tax deducted at sources 1,440 rupees. That is okay, but this is salary. So can you tell me this is income from other sources or income from salary?
Ma'am, income from salary.
Yes, it is income from salary because salary is received from the college because I'm a lecturer. Okay, so it is income from salary. It is not, and professional tax is also given, and we deduct professional tax from income from salary only. So this income is not related to income from other sources. This has to be written in the note. See, note is also written for those points which are given in the question but are not related to income from other sources. Because it is given in the question, no. If it was not given in the question, then there was, then it would not be written in the note. But now you will have to write it in the note because it is given in the question, but you are not counting as your income from other sources, and you are not showing this point in your statement. So even if it is given in the question, if it is related to the other head, we will not count as income from other sources, and we will show it as the note. Okay, so third point will also be written as a note. Next, royalty from Vikas Prakashan. Now Vikas Prakashan, suppose you have a book. Suppose you have a textbook. Now somebody has written that textbook, no? Somebody has written in that, no? Suppose this textbook, no? This online textbook that you have, a PDF copy, it is belonging to Nishikant Jha. Now Nishikant Jha has published this textbook, say like Himalayan publication. Okay, he has one publication with him, and he has published with Himalaya publication. So Himalaya Publication will give him royalty. For writing books, you receive an income that is known as royalty. Suppose you are working in a company, you will receive salary, no? Likewise, if you write a book for somebody, you will receive a royalty, a income that is known as royalty. That income is known as royalty. So royalty is your income that is received from Vikas Prakashan. Vikas Prakashan is a name of company that issues book, that publishes book. Okay, so 42,000 is received as a royalty for writing a book on what is the topic that you have written a book on. Commercialization of agriculture, a need of the day. This is the topic of the book. Like we have a topic of the book direct taxation, we have a topic of a book like financial management, no? Similarly, we have a topic of a book commercialization of agriculture, a need of the day. So for writing a book, you have received royalty. And what is the amount of royalty? 42,000. Tell me, is it salary? You tell me, is it related to salary income? Are you
No,
receiving
ma'am.
salary? You are
No,
employee
ma'am.
of Vikas
No,
Prakashan.
ma'am.
No,
I'm not
ma'am.
employee of Vikas Prakashan. I'm not printing the books for the company. I'm not employee. I'm a writer. Okay, so I'm receiving a royalty. That means it is not salary. Is it related to house property anywhere? No.
No, ma'am.
No. Is it related to your business? Is this your business to write the book?
No, ma'am.
No, it is not my business. Until and unless they tell you that it is my business. Okay. So next point is capital gain. Is it capital gain? Are you selling some capital asset to gain something?
No, ma'am.
No. No. So it is income from other sources and it is fully taxable. Fully taxable. Okay. Write down. Royalty from Vikas Prakashan. If you want to write full statement, you can. A royalty from Vikas Prakashan for writing a book. Royalty for writing a book. An outer column 42,000 fully taxable. Next, received rupees 5,000 from HUF. Now remember, section 10, subsection 2. I think it was 2A. It is received 5,000 from HUF as a member of HUF and rupees 10,000 as the share in profit of the firm. Firm means partnership firm. Messrs Mill Traders. He did not receive any remuneration or interest from the firm. Compute the gross total income. Compute the income of Mr. Vivek for assessment year 2020. Anyways, he has received a share from HUF and he has received a share in the profit from a partnership firm. Tell me, both incomes are taxable or exempted?
Ma'am, exempted.
Exempted, very good. Because section 10, remember that same chapter, exempted incomes, chapter number 3. And remember, first point was agricultural income, second point was HUF, and third point was partnership firm. Income received from HUF, any share received from HUF, and any share in the profits received from a partnership firm are fully exempted. Okay, so 5,000 and 10,000, both incomes are exempted. So we will write it as a note. Now tell me the total. This was the last point, no? So tell me net taxable income from other sources. Only two incomes are taxable.
54,500.
Yes, so it
Ma'am,
is
54,
54.
500.
Yes, very good. So how will you write the statement? Net taxable income from other sources. Now write down the notes. Note number 1, just below your answer. Note number 1. Award received from Government of Maharashtra. Award received from Government of Maharashtra is fully exempted. Is fully exempted because it is received from government. Okay. Next, second point, salary. Do you remember the third point which is given here is our second note. Salary from college, salary from college is not income from other sources, rather it is income from salary. Or you can write rather it will be shown in income from other, rather it will be shown in income from salary, Next, last note related to point number E. Income from HUF and share in the profits of partnership firm, are fully exempted. Is it clear? Have
Yes,
you guys
ma'am.
written? So our final total is 54,500. Next. So let us start with question number 3. Am I audible? Yes, am I audible? Hello, am I audible, guys? Okay, let's see. Mr. Mokashi is a heart patient. He provides you the following information for the year ended 31st March 2020. So let us see. He has also some incomes. Interest on fixed deposit with Mumbai Chemicals Limited. Mumbai Chemicals Limited is a company, Indian company. Okay, so he has a fixed deposit there in the company. So he earns the interest. I already told you interest and dividends are income from other sources. So write down number 1. Is it taxable or exempted?
Ma'am, taxable.
Very good. Fully taxable. It is not dividend from Indian company. Yes, it is Indian company, Mumbai Chemicals Limited. It is an Indian company. But from Indian company, he is not earning dividend. He is earning interest. Interest is fully taxable. Dividend from Indian companies is fully exempted. Okay. So write down first interest on fixed deposit with Mumbai Chemicals Limited. Before that, before writing the question, the amount in the outer column, you have to read the third point which is related to this interest. And you have to tell me what we need to do. Third point which is related to this interest. So you have to tell me what we need to do with the third point.
Ma'am, less करेंगे bank
Yes, very good. Less करेंगे. Why we need to deduct this amount? 50 rupees will be deducted from 12,250. Why?
मैम बैंक ने चार्जेस लिया है ना मैम.
charges
Because
paid
this
कर
is,
रहे हैं.
yes, because this is an expense, related to that particular income that which is earned by me. Income is earned by me is interest, no? For earning this interest, for collection of the interest, I told State Bank of India, I have an account in State Bank of India, and I have requested State Bank of India to collect my interest on behalf of me. Every month, every year, every 6 months, bank will collect my interest. I will not have to go to company and collect my amount. No, bank will do it for me. So bank is giving me service, no? Therefore bank will charge a fees from me, and that fees is rupees 50. So this is related expenditure, no? Any related expenses can be deducted. I already told you section number 57. Remember section number 57, deductions allowable, and section number 58, deductions not allowable. Any personal expenditure, capital expenditure will not be allowable. Okay, but related expenses hai, that will be allowable. So write down in the inner column 12,250. Next line, less bank charges paid for collection of interest. Less bank charges paid for collection of interest. Inner column, bracket 50. Write it in the inner column, in the bracket. What is the amount in the inner column? 50 rupees. So 12,250 minus 50. So what should be in the outer column?
12,200.
Very good. Good job. 12,200. Very good. So this is how you should answer, no? Quickly. नहीं आता है तो भी बोलो मैम नहीं समझा. It's okay. I really understand if you don't understand anything at once. So you need to tell me. Until you tell me, until you speak, how will I be knowing? Second point, consultation and visiting fees. Consultation and visiting fees. Now he is a heart patient. He is a heart specialist. Not heart patient. He is a heart specialist. Now that means he is a doctor. Okay, that means he is a doctor. Being a doctor, if consultation and visiting fees is there, what type of income is it? Tell me, is it related to income from other sources? If he
No,
is a
ma'am.
doctor, see, everything is disclosed here in the first line. Mr. Mokashi is a heart specialist. That means he's a doctor. And being a doctor, if he is charging consultation and visiting fees from the customers, this is income. I know this is income, but this income belongs to which type of heading?
Ma'am, profession.
Very good.
Profession.
Great job. Very good. Very good. It is income from his profession. It is his profession. He is a doctor. It is not income from other sources. It is not an extra income. Okay. It is related to income from business or profession. Now we have to ignore. But we will write a note for the incomes that we ignore, for the incomes that are related to other heads, and for the incomes that are fully exempted, we will write a note. Yes, Ashwati has also answered in the chat box. It is related to income from profession. Good job. So we will write note for this 35,000. Next, third point is already done. Bank charges paid for collection of interest is already done. Winning from lottery 7,500. Tell me. Fourth point is winning from lottery. Can you tell me winning from lottery is income from?
other sources.
Yes, income from other sources.
Other
Purely,
sources.
yes, it is purely that income which is extra income. वो बोलते हैं ना बैठे बिठाए लॉटरी लग गई है ना, तो कुछ करने की जरूरत नहीं, बस लॉटरी you just have to purchase a lottery ticket and you can win. It is just that. And remember, if any expenses related to lottery ticket is given, even if it is related, it will not be deducted. I already told you that day when we were doing theoretical part of this chapter. I told you lottery ticket, lottery in winning from lottery, winning from gambling, winning from races, TV game shows. So these are such incomes. These are those incomes from which no expenses will be deducted, even if it is related. Even if it is related expenses, it will not be deducted because you are earning such incomes. Uh, I mean, it is not a productive income. No, you are not doing any productive work against these incomes. Okay, so these incomes will be fully taxable. No expenses will be deducted. Anyways, in this question, expense related to lottery is not given. Anyways, but I was telling you because if it comes in the question, so you should be knowing that. Write down winning from lottery, outer column 7,500 fully taxable. winning from lottery, outer column 7,500. Next, interest on PPF. PPF is Public Provident Fund with State Bank of India. Always remember. PPF. I exempted incomes, chapter number 3, section 10. There we have done income from PPF, section 10, subsection 11. PPF means Public Provident Fund. Any amount that you receive from Public Provident Fund is fully exempted. So we will write a note. For this point,